Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you are notified of all of my future videos. Today I am going to be going through the 2022 monthly planner from Erin Condren. I have both the mid-century circle and the Flora design, which I am going to be going through with you and sharing a little bit about how I use those and how I hope to use those in the coming year. I did get a bunch of stuff from Erin Condren that I shared an unboxing video of. I will leave a link in the description box if you are interested in that. But now I'm going to turn the camera around and get into the 2022 monthly planner. So this year I did get two monthly planners. I got the Flora design, and then I also have the mid-century circle, which I will go through in a minute. I bought the Flora design first because I love the colors in this. They're very muted and just very pretty, and I was really pleased with with this design choice. I do get the rose gold coil. I get that for all of my planners because I think it's so pretty. And they have changed this over the past couple of years. It used to be like a painted rose gold, but now it isn't. I feel like it holds up better. So this monthly planner is specifically for my website, Townsend House. So I have Townsend House on the front. I do not know what cover this is. It was just the one that I chose. But I did get this for my 2022 business planner. I've used a monthly planner for my blog for, I don't know, maybe 6 years, I think. I used to get the 8.5 by 11, the really large monthly planner, but I have downsized to the 7 by 9. You open it up and it has monthly planner and where you can put your name. And then every tab has a different floral design on it, and they are just so pretty. And I really love the font that they have used for this. It says, if you want something you've never had, do something you've never done. And then you move into the year at a glance for 2021 and 2022. It does start in July and goes through December 2022. So it starts July 2021. Obviously this is just a January through December planner, so I don't really have much need for this. You could cover it with a big sticker or not use it. Whatever you decide to do is fine. I don't usually use this in my monthly planner. I don't have any need for it, so I may glance at it if I'm just looking at weeks or trying to figure out like plotting different content, but for the most part, I really don't use this section. Then it has your 12 goals boxes. I use them for themes. I run my year on a lot of different themes and seasons. So different months have different ideas of what I would like to post, and so I try and write my themes here, or if there's some sort of a big event happening that I want to cover with my blog or YouTube, I have that here as well. And then you have your lined page, and then it moves into your month, and this is a lotus flower, so each one I guess. Okay, so it tells you what the flower is and what it means, and then a little bit of encouragement, little quote after that, which is really nice. So you move into your monthly calendar section, and I use this to plot out content ideas, as well as what I actually end up posting on different days. And I also do track some stats for my blog and YouTube in the calendar based on the day when I'm looking. It helps me see growth or times when things are more popular than others. It works pretty well. And you know, I had tried last year, or I've tried a couple of times to do an academic calendar for my blog, but that has not worked because I do run my fiscal year January through December, so it really makes sense to have it January through December. And this monthly planner then has another line page, your monthly dashboard, which I typically use for if I have any campaigns or something that I want to write down, or income and expenses that I need to keep track of and transfer into my spreadsheets for taxes. And then after each month, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 line pages. Technically, this page goes with this month, I think, but I tend to just count it as the previous month. And then you move into the next month, which is February. This is the lavender, Grace and Calmness. It's very pretty. And the colors are super muted. I mentioned this in my unboxing video, but I do go through all of the monthly calendars, and I white out the majority of the holidays because they're not applicable to my business, really, for the most part. It's just not something that I need taking up space because I have so much other stuff that I'm putting in here. Then you have your line page, your monthly dashboard, and then your line pages after the month. And I think last year was the first year that they changed it to have all of the line pages after the individual months rather than at the back. And I really like that. It helps especially because I'm able to take notes and just keep things more segmented behind the actual month that I need that content, rather than flipping back and forth to the back. Now, I do have line pages. You can get, I think, up to 80 additional line pages, or you can also get productivity pages and maybe dot grid. I don't know if there's another option. I don't know if you can get blank pages or not. And I just noticed that this says notas, which is kind of funny. I think that might be for the Spanish version. I wonder if it says that in my other one as well. Oh, there is no notes in my mid-century circle one. Okay, that's funny. So I do get the line pages. They are perforated. I use this for my coaching clients when I am discussing things so that I can write up notes for them and email them afterwards after I talk with them. Or if I'm brainstorming specific projects related to my blog or YouTube, I will take notes on this as well. It really just becomes a notebook. I don't have any sort of organization to it. It's just, I just go through it. And most of the time I have enough pages. There has been a couple of years where I've had to break out into a different notebook as well. But for the most part, this is enough line pages for me. Then we move into Plumeria for March. And then Daisy, New Beginnings for April. And the colors are very muted in here. It's very much, to me, it feels like a neutral planner because there's not very much color at all. But I do really like that. Lily, Love, and Grief for May. Rose for June. And then Orchid, Beauty and Strength. Poppy. Dahlia. And these are just, they're very, very pretty colors. I was really pleased with the Flora design this year. I ended up getting the A5 Daily Agenda in the Flora because I really liked that design for a daily planner. However, I've noticed that I do not use the ring agenda as much. I really like it, but the rings bother me for writing because I tend to have to do this when I'm writing in my planner. And so I have been using instead the Mid-Century Circle A5 Daily Duo, which I don't like that design as much, but it is what it is. So I have, you know, November 2021 through December 2022 of the A5 Flora Daily that I don't know what I'm going to do with. I might try and sell it, but most likely I will not, and I will just, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So this is September. What was September? Dahlia. And then October is gardenia. November is peony. I love peonies. We have, at my old house, we had the giant peonies, which I loved. Here we also have peonies, but they're the really small ones. I guess they're, I don't know if they're normally this size, but they are still very pretty and fragrant. But I really love those giant ones. And then magnolia for December. And then you move into your notes pages. Like I said, you have the option to add up to 80, I think it's 40 or 80, in addition to the notes pages at the end of each month. But if you don't order any notes pages, it will just end here. And then in the back, there is the customize your calendar with the enhanced sticker sheet, which I don't use. And then this beautiful folder, which is super sturdy, and it has a rose gold foil design, which is really pretty. I really like that a lot. So that is the floor design for the monthly planner. And then I also got the mid-century circle, and I got this again with the rose gold coil. I wasn't entirely sure what I wanted to do with this. I originally got it because I wanted to try using it as a budget planner. I have been trying to transfer my budget planning from the computer to paper for several years, and it has not worked. I set up an Excel spreadsheet, I think, when I was in college, like in 2000, to keep track of expenses and all of the things. I really like spreadsheets, and it has been easy to sort of keep track of things that way. But I have noticed over the past couple of years, especially when we were in the process of selling our house and moving into this new house, that my budgeting has kind of shifted a little bit, and some things were getting away from me. Not that I wasn't paying my bills. That's not what I mean, but just the spending. I need to have a better control on spending and all of the different things associated with home maintenance, car maintenance, homeschool for the kids, all of that stuff, plus my business expenses need to be separate. So having something in paper I thought would be a little bit easier. I want to get better at putting money away each month to save up for specific things that I know we are going to have to pay for at some point in the year. I've not been really good at that. Usually I just cash flow everything, which is fine, and it works for us, but it would be nice if I had, you know, an account for Christmas and I just put a little bit into it every month rather than waiting until November to just buy everything. So I need to figure out how to do that. And I thought maybe a planner would help me with that. I don't know if that's realistic or not. There are definitely some home maintenance things in our new home that we did not have to deal with at our other house. Things like testing the water from the well and having certain systems worked on, septic, pumped, all of that kind of stuff. And having a place where I can just sort of keep track of that is important, I think. So again, you have your 12 monthly boxes, which if I do use this as a budget planner, I would put in the big things, the big expenses that we have coming up, whether it's birthdays or anniversaries or vacations or, you know, car insurance, homeowners insurance, different things that we just have to pay for. I would probably put that here based on the different months, and I would use my monthly sticker book to label the months. But then the other thing that I thought of once I got this in the mail was that I might want to use it as a reading journal or a book journal. That's something that I have wanted to do recently as well, and I have actually converted a lot of my life planner into that. I have each month I will write down all the books that I read on this page in my life planner. And so it has enough space for me to write all of my books. I've been reading an awful lot of books this year. It's an obscene amount of books. I know it sounds insane. So I need all of this space to keep track of the books that I've been reading, but it's not enough space to also write like a little review or a star rating, or quotes from the books or anything like that. And so I thought, oh, maybe a journal in a monthly calendar might work. And then I can put all of the books that I want to read that are coming out in the monthly calendar, which I do that now in my life planner. I have little stickers. Let me see. I got these little stickers from Planner Kate. That's just these little book stickers. And so when there is a new book coming out or a book from a series that will be coming out months later, I will just put a little sticker and the name of the book so that I know to look for it in the future, because oftentimes I will not remember the books that I want to continue on in the series because I've found other books. So I've thought about doing that. And then here in my life planner, I do write books that are coming out, and then I transfer them into my monthly calendar on my planning day, so that, I don't know, that's just how I do it. I don't know, it's weird. So I don't know if I will use this for a budget planner or for a reading journal. Now, I thought, oh, a reading journal, because it does have all of these lined pages in between the months. And then for any books that I read, I can write a review or quotes or whatever else I want to keep track of in these pages. But I also thought maybe I want to get like a little bullet journal instead and do that. I don't know. If you have an idea, let me know. So with all of these line pages, I thought that I would be able to easily set up a spending tracker, money tracker, like savings tracker, and any debt that we have, which thankfully we are essentially debt-free. We have just a very small amount of student loan left that I have been dragging my feet on paying off. But we've had some other savings things that we needed to prioritize lately. But so I'm not sure if I'm going to use this for a budget planner or for a reading journal. But if it is a budget planner, obviously here is where I will write down all of the due dates for different bills and other things throughout the month, as well as I can write income that comes in either from my business or from Matt. Keeping track of all of that stuff here. But the thing that I don't know is how to write a budget on one page, because I tend to have a lot of little things. I like to categorize things, but I also like to really flesh them out so that I know where we're spending our money. It's not just food, it's like groceries, it's Sam's Club, it is restaurants, it is, what else is there for food? It's CSA. So having a line for all of those things is important for my budget. I don't know how to do that on one page yet. Now, I could do a budget here because I think 2 pages would be enough. But then I don't know what I would use these pages for. I need ideas. I think I need to just go online and see what other people are using, how people are using a monthly planner for a budget planner. So it has the 9 pages of line paper after each month, and then it has the beautiful mid-century circle design, which I love. I love that they brought this back. You move into February, and it has the same thing. There's a color for each month. And the design isn't too much. I'm glad that they took away the shading that had been here in the past. I didn't like the shading. Yeah. So each month is the same. And again, I will just white out all of the holidays because they are not needed for me in the monthly planner. April, May, June. I really like this color for June. Then July, August, September, October, November, and December, which I love that this green color is my favorite color, but every year I just don't know why they put this lime green color for December. It just doesn't seem to match December in my mind, but that is just me. And then I did not get extra notes pages at the end because I don't feel like I need them I didn't feel like I would need it for a budget planner, which again, when I originally purchased this monthly planner, I thought I'm going to use this as a budget planner. But then in the 3 weeks it took to get to me, I thought, oh, maybe I'll use it for a reading journal. I'm very indecisive. Thankfully, we still have a couple of months before 2022. Then you have your future planning for 2023, which obviously if you have a budget planner or even books, it is good to have this because I do have, there are oftentimes that there are books that are way far out that I want to read. And so having this available is a good thing. And then you do have stickers in the back, just the label stickers and the customize your calendar sticker sheet. And then this pocket in the back, which is gold foil mid-century circle design. And I really like this as well. So those are the planners, the monthly planners for 2022. I'm really excited about the Flora design. I really like that quite a bit. And like I said, it is very neutral to me. So I'm happy to have this for my business planner this year. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with my other planner. Guys, you can leave me some comments of ideas if you think I should use it for a budget planner, or if you use it for a budget planner or a reading journal. I don't know. If it was a reading journal, would I have enough space to write out reviews and stuff? I probably would. Would I need more line pages? Probably not. But would I end up having like a bunch of blank pages? That's what I'm worried about, is that if I used it for reading, I would not use all of the pages and then it would not be worth the investment. I guess you could say. So I think that might be what is holding me back. And then also I feel like it would be nice to have some sort of a reading journal that has more than 1 year of books in it. But again, I don't know. I'm not really good at writing reviews for books, so I thought this might force me to write out some reviews. I tend to just give my books a rating on Goodreads and call it a day. But yeah. So those are the monthly planners. If you have questions, please let me know. I will leave links for these in the description box, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.